Hello everyone, I'm Neetsel and this is the Lion King for the Super Nintendo. So I'm playing the Japanese version for no specific reason. It's just the version that I own, but the US version is as good to run. We're going to play on easy since it's the fastest difficulty. The main difference is the amount of life that you have, so since we have more lives, well, it's safer for marathons and enemies take less hits. And yeah, the combat in this game is definitely not the most interesting aspect in terms of speedrun, so yeah, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we start off with Pride Land. This level has a few tricky jumps, and as a result it's a level where we do a lot of resets. It's a kind of a running joke in the community that you reset really fast in this game. So we clip through the floor using that enemy. I'm picking up this health upgrade just to make sure that I don't run into any trouble during the run. And we're going to reach the first enemy, so I'm going to manipulate him. Messed up a little bit. The idea is to jump in front of his head so that he attacks right away. Then he's, oops, I stopped the timer as a reflex. It's alright. Alright, so second stage, and of course, since I got confused, I messed up that jump. It's alright. Yeah, so second stage. This stage is pretty infamous. As you saw, you can die right away really easily. So Disney thought that it was a good idea to make the second stage super hard just to make sure that people would not complete this game on rental. And as a result, almost everything kills you in one hit. Like in this quarter section, if I mess up, I die instantly. Okay, we're going to have a frame perfect jump coming up, which I'm probably going to mess up since I messed up the timing and I use the music usually. Oh, I got it, so I managed to bump off this giraffe. Second stretch of the auto-scroller. So yeah, because I managed to do that skip, I didn't hit the checkpoint. So if I mess up now, I have to restart from the beginning. Alright, so this double jump, technically you can just do a single jump, but that's a frame perfect trick, and it only saves you one frame, so yeah, only the test does that. And here we have the reason this stage is so hard when you play this as a kid. This whole section is a massive puzzle, so you have to, when you roar at these pink monkeys, they switch direction, and based on the direction that they are facing, they will throw Simba in a different direction. And also based on the rhino you jump on, you end up in a different place of the screen. So it's really hard the first time to figure out what you're supposed to do, since I think there are like 5 monkeys, so you have to find the right combination. It's really, really annoying. Alright. Something that I try to do is switch direction in midair, because if you do that on the ground, you lose time. And that's it for this stage. So coming up is the... No, I was about to use my split again, but it's not on. Oh, come on. So here I'm supposed to manipulate these guys so that they attack right away. Messed up a little bit, but that's alright. Coming up, we have some vultures that are really annoying because they take off based on RNG, and so they can get in the way just like that, and you lose a little bit of time. Jumping over this wall, I'm supposed to do a wall, but it's faster to actually do this way. Then here, over here, I'm going to take a shortcut that is actually part of the game, that's intended by the devs. I need to be quick here, otherwise the guys will kill me, and for some reason I'm a bit slow. Alright, so these jumps are a bit tricky. Yeah, I managed to do this perfectly. We jump over this slide and finish with a wall. And here we have some enemies to get rid of. So there's 2 hyenas that are actually stacked up there, so I managed to keep them together. Last one, third one, and then we jump towards the exit. Phew! That's it for stage 3. Stage 4 is an auto-scroller. So yeah, this scene is pretty famous. Technically, there's a magic pixel over here. If I get it right, I don't have to move at all, since I got the health upgrade, but I'm always a bit nervous about that pixel, so usually I just try to play properly at the start. Like, it should be here. I think I've got it, and so now I can just look at the chat or do something else for like a minute. The next stage that we're going to do is Simba's Exile. That's a stage where we do a lot of resets, and that's because there's a few a few clips that are really hard to get. So the corners in this game, the collision are really bad, and if you come at them with the right angle, you can actually get through them. All right.
Kill him.
So also we're going to have some rocks falling that are entirely RNG based, and if I get a bad pattern, I'm just going to die because there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, like right here, this boulder. If you get hit by a rock, there's no way that you can go quick enough to avoid it, so that's a bit unfortunate, but it happens. Yeah, is it a little bit there? Hopefully the RNG will be nice this time. Alright. So yeah, if you just stop for like a second, well, you're just doomed in this section. Alright, first clip coming up. Okay, got it first try. I'm going to hit this checkpoint just in case, and we're going to try to take the second one. No. Yeah, just going to take a death and try again. It's a really cool clip, so I really like showing it off. What am I doing? No. Here we go. And we can just get through the end, so...
If you ever come back, we'll kill ya!
Alright, next, Hakuna Matata. This stage, so we're going to manipulate one of the enemy early on right here, and I messed up. The goal is actually to have the spider hit you while you're hanging from the edge, and so it can damage boost you to the top, which is a little bit of time, which is pretty nice. Here we have a roll that's a bit tricky to get to this part, so that the log section were already in the middle when we arrived. Okay, I messed up a little bit, but that's all right. Okay, please, here we go. So now we are reaching the boss. The idea is to hit him before he sits. I mean, actually, the moment he sits. Otherwise, he throws a lot of stuff at you. So I managed to do the damage boost right there on the edge, so I'm able to reach this area before he sits. So that's great. Alright, one last time, and we're doing a roll off the platform because it reduced lag during the cutscene. Yeah, and apart from the log, this was a pretty good level. And now we're going to play as adult Simba. And right here I can do attack well in the air, and the idea is to actually extend your jump with these attacks, and that allows you to avoid the climbing animation. But as you saw, sometimes, well, you just decide not to get to well, hang to that corner anyway. Alright. Going to have another one right here, and this section is a little bit tricky. We have to get rid of these monkeys to reduce lag. Jumping over this cheetah. Here I'm going to roar first time and the second time right away. So this tires the cheetah and I can throw him. And when you throw an enemy like that, you teleport on over his position. And in this section there are actually invisible walls, so we use that to avoid doing these fights. Last section, yeah, this part is tricky. This monkey is one of the worst enemies in this game because he likes to troll you. He can throw rocks at you, and yeah, you will end up in the vines afterwards. Here we skipped a little bit a small puzzle where we had to move a boulder, but thanks to the fact that you can extend your jump, we can skip all of that completely.
You must take your place in the circle of life.
Alright, this stage, as a kid, I never finished it. And as an adult, I didn't do the full stage either because I'm doing a clip right here, so this brings us to the end of the level, and now we can just wait until these volcanoes stop firing up. These volcanoes are RNG based, so it's pretty annoying. The way it works is that if you get the worst RNG, you lose about 8 seconds. The goal is to have the left volcano fire 4 times so that you can escape the level. So yeah, this stage casually is a nightmare because it has a lot of fighting, a lot of sections where you have to follow a platform that is on lava, and if you do parts of the level too slowly, the platform gets too far away for you to complete the stage, so it's super annoying. Alright, so need to be careful with these falling rocks because if they fall on top of me, I just die right away. This stage is a maze, and in every room we'll have hyenas. We need to kill these hyenas to be able to exit the room. So here I'm glitching the hyena. So the way it works is that if you hit an enemy right before landing, they will enter a loop where they take damage without you attacking them. That's something that we'll use later on. Alright, here I'm going to manipulate these guys. Please stack up. I messed up a little bit. Since I lost a little bit of health, we're going to play it safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please be nice. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to try to glitch this hyena. Yeah, no, it doesn't want to. Final room, we're going to manipulate these guys so that they stack up. We kill this one, we jump over here, and yeah, almost. Here we go. Final stage, so we're going to fight Scar. Usually, so you have to fight him 3 times. The way it works is that when he's out of health, you have an animation that plays out, and the idea is that we use that glitch with the attack to be able to move off screen. And because we are off screen, because Scar is off screen, it doesn't play that animation, so it saves quite a lot of time. Alright, so 3, please come back. 1. Oh, come on, be nice. 2, 3. Here we go. So these jumps are pretty awful. We need to extend our jump right here. That's good. going to maul him 4 times, and when we are going to throw him off the cliff, and that will be the end. Here we go, and that's time. So with the reset, I think that's about 14 minutes, which is all right for a marathon run. Especially, I think, I got a bad RNG with the symbols as well, so yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, this game is pretty fun to speedrun. It's got a really nice flow to it, and yeah, if you want to learn the speedrun, there are a lot of video tutorials that have been made by the community. We also have Romax that help us to train. We have a lot of resources actually for learning this game, which is really cool, and it's in my opinion a really fun speedrun. So yeah, that will be it for me for today, but I'll be back on Sunday with Link Faces of Evil Remastered, so the one of the Zelda game from the CDI. So that's also a lot of fun. So yeah, that's it for me. I might keep speaking during the credits, because yeah, usually my runs get DMCA because of that.
Everything the light touches.
Can you feel the love tonight? So yeah, this would be a good time to take me off. Otherwise, I'm going to sing, and I'm not sure people want me to sing. So I don't actually know the lyrics to that song in English though.